are able to perform their functions allocated to them. E, the physical capacity and efficiency of county government, and there is F till K.
Okay, just stop there. But 1A, so what that article tells us is that when we are, allocating revenue annually to various parts of the state, of the government, the first item to allocate revenue, national revenue, is what? National interest. But does it say which interests? Why is it quiet? Why does it just say national interest? That is the Constitution. Why didn't our Constitution spell out that these are the priority, this is priority one, are the following interests? What happened? So that what has happened is that because our what's supposed to be our national interests are not spelled out clearly, what have we been told by IMF? That debt is the first priority when allocating national resources. Paying debt. That's what they have drilled into the minds of planners in Kenya, the Kenya government. They have drilled into the minds of the public. So people are told, now start figuring out who influenced the constitution drafts not spelled out. The obvious answer are the people who give you debts, who you borrow from, because they want you to pay their interest. If you start with education and your health and your whatever, you don't have any money to pay them. Or the money to pay them will be reduced. So what do? They influenced you, Kenyans, thinkers and writers and planners, to leave out the definition of the national interest as a priority. Okay? So, that's why, as NIT, we said no. We can't allow this. We have to define our national interest. The position paper, we have defined a number of them, what we think are our core interests. I'm not going to go through them. I'll leave you, since you have the document, to look at them in your spare time, yeah, and see whether what we decided to define as our national interests indeed are our national interests, and whether they are more. This is a debate, a discussion we are beginning, and we will continue for some time to come. We should have a policy paper, a clear sessional paper, defining Kenya's national interest in relation to the people's needs. If education is our national interest, 1, let it be. If health is our national interest, 2, let it be. If the economy is our national interest, let it be, and be known, and be defined in a clear policy paper and law, so that Kenyans know this is our priority. And when resources are allocated, we don't want to hear that because we didn't define our national interest, therefore we can't allocate anything there. So I will end there and ask my colleagues to pick up from there. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, yes. The discussion about national interest will get even more interesting to you, particularly when you realize how, because Kenyans haven't defined, ring-fenced and safeguarded that, a number of mischiefs do occur. I want to give you an example as we are preparing Ambassador to come and help us. Ambassador, you'd be helping. What could be these other competing interests that may block us, may blur our vision from seeing the true national interest? In an environment where we have the politicians and all those, where we have all those that live within here, and it's true, I don't want to take time. You can Google it up, it is there, it's true. How much has been allocated